So we were working with user table. Users table. I have this many records. Okay. Now let me write a procedure. Create a procedure which returns number of rows. Which returns number of rows in the users table. So how to know the number of records in the user table? How to run number of records? Select count of star from users. So if you execute this, you get to know there are 6 records in the users table. What is the output for this procedure? Number of rows is the output. Number of rows is the integer. So let us take a output, create procedure USP underscore users count. Parameter is only one. That say this is CNT count integer, and this is output parameter. Say it as output as begin. Very easy now. So you know this query, just take the query and keep this under @CNT. @CNT is equal to, means I am assigning this value to CNT. So this is assigning, but it's not printing. See what happens if I execute it. See, I execute this, the procedure is created. Now when I execute this, execution of procedure, when I execute this, exec usp underscore users count. What should I pass? I should pass one parameter. So I declare let x integer, and I pass that let x as output. Now see what is the output. Commands, but I am not getting the output. For seeing the output, I say print @x. So there will be a small confusion. What is the output? How to print? To avoid this, what I do is, here what we have taken, we have just assigned it. Let me print here itself. Instead of printing, I say select. See, if I print, it will be coming in this format. If I select, it will be coming in the table format, column heading and output. Select @CNT. So I give this as a count. So as it is in pink color, give square brackets. Count is the column name heading, or you can say @CNT count underscore users. So count of users. Now what I am doing, I am altering the table. Execute this. So table is altered. Now execute again this. Now not enough printing. It clearly shows count underscore users is the heading. 6 rows are the total number of records. Easy?
Yes.
It's very simple procedure. To see, the question may be difficult, but when you think and implement, it will be very easy. Next we'll see one more procedure. create a procedure which will verify given username and password is valid or not. If valid, if username and password are valid, if valid, print successful, else print login failed. So this is common message what we do in any application. Whenever you try to log into any application like Gmail or Facebook, whatever it is, if the username and password are correct, it will show you the your home page. If it is wrong, it will throw login failed. Please correct your username or password. So let us see this. So what it is asking, it is checking username and password. Username and password. It is checking, it is verifying given username and password are correct or wrong. If it is wrong, print login failed. What are the inputs? So inputs, just assume like this. Inputs, username, comma, password, all the inputs. What are the outputs? What are the outputs? If success, status is equal to success or failure or failed. These are the status. So here there are two parameters required. This means that two parameters are required for this procedure. You have to think in this way. Don't write directly program, will be in confusion. If you think in this way, you can easily understand how to write a program. One parameter is required for output. Okay. Now let us see. Select star from users, okay, where username is equal to Srikant and password is equal to 3123. So means this is true. The input and password, username and password are correct. So if there is at least one record, if there is at least one record for this select statement, if there is at least one record for this select statement, it means greater than 0, if at least one record is there for this, print success, else print fail. That's it, right? This is what I want. If username and password are correct, so show as success, else fail. Everything is there for us. So this is called as status. We'll take one variable called as status and we'll throw into that. Very simple. Everything is there in front. Create procedure. I say USP underscore USP underscore validate user as, not as, we need to pass the parameters. There are two parameters for input, that is @username, that is varchar of 20 or 25, whatever it is. Next password, that is also varchar of is it 10, and next is status, that is varchar of 50 I will give. As begin end. So here you take the statement as it is, copy here, small changes are there, we'll do that. Select count of stars, the users, where it should be dynamic. So I'll remove this and I'll pass the username dynamic, should be dynamic, and in the same way password should be dynamic, whatever the user gives it should be like that. Okay, that's it. Now here we need to store status, right? So we'll say, we'll declare one variable, declare okay, sorry, not required, sorry, already it is declared here. We'll take this variable, you say set status is equal to login successful. The same way we'll say set status is equal to login failed. Now we set it but we didn't print it, so here you can use print status, or select status as column name is login status. You see, create this procedure. Okay, I should not give this. Create this procedure. Procedure is created. Execution part. Please stop me if you don't understand. Execute ESP_validate user. For this one parameter is required, output parameter. Oh, I'm sorry, this is output parameter, so I'll alter it. The status is output parameter. Now I'm altering the procedure. Again I'll make this as a create only. Now I need one output procedure, so I'll take I'll take one example. One variable at the rate login underscore status. This is very big variable. Say log status. First input I have to pass. Now I will pass Kishore. It's a dynamic value. It could be Kishore or it could be your name. So I'll pass the name, password K123. I guess that is correct. And I'll pass this, and I'll say this is the output. I have to say specifically this is output. Now execute and see whether we get successful or fail. Incorrect syntax. Okay. This is correct only. Sorry, this is, I didn't give the data type. I'm very sorry. Varchar of 50. Now it will execute. See, login status. That's why I have given the heading here. Select status, login status. Heading, that is column header. Login successful. So I'll give some other wrong password. This is wrong password. I'll give wrong password like this. So it will throw login failed. It depends on the password you pass. Okay. Any question?
No, sir. So this is for dynamic, as you said, like any username and password, right?
Yeah, this is very, but it is checking with what? It is checking with the database. You are understanding, right? You are checking with that. We are checking
Right.
with database.
Right. So it validates with the data that's already stored in the
Yes,
database. It matches whenever the
yes. It's
enters. Then,
so it goes to the
okay.
user's table and verify. See, it will go now. When I execute this, what it will go? It will go to the user table. It will go to the user table and check whether the username is there or not. If username is there, okay, Kishore and K123 is there. So it will come here. Count of Kishore and K123. How many records? One record. One is greater than 0? Yes, true. Then it will show successful. If you now see, now it will go with the record. See like this, where username is equal to Kishore and password is equal to K123. So when I execute this, how many records I am getting? 1. So count of records means 1 will come. So here 1 is greater than 0, correct?
Right.
Now it will print login successful. Condition is true, so it will print login successful. Now see, I'll give wrong password. Here I'll give some. See, any data is there? There is no data. Here, no data I got. So count of records is 0. 0 greater than 0? False.
False. Right.
So it will go to else condition. So login failed. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Next. Next procedure we'll do again. One more procedure we'll see. For this, okay. Let us see one procedure which is used to insert data into tables. Okay. It is used to insert data into tables. Procedure to insert data into multiple tables. Let me create two tables first. I say create table EMP. I'll create a table called as EMP where we have EMP ID integer, comma, ename, marker, designation, marker of 20, then salary, money. Okay, we'll take this as one table. Designation, I will take one more table. Create table EMP underscore details. So here we'll have employee ID, integer, and age, tiny int. Next is a phone number. Varchar of 10 I say. This also I'll create. Okay. So see, how many columns totally? 7 columns are there. I want to insert 7 columns. So I'll write a procedure to insert. So I am inserting. Inserting means all are input variables. All are input parameters. So simply don't worry. Create procedure USP underscore insert data. Pass 7 parameters. First is I'll take parameters like this directly. I'll keep this as at the rate, at the rate, at the rate, at the rate, comma. Next I have to pass two variables. At the rate, at the rate. These are the variables done. Close it. Okay. Why? Because I didn't take employee ID here. It's already there. No need of repetition. Okay. Has begin end. Now how write example? Insert into table name is EMP. First one EMP. Insert into EMP values of. First what you have to pass? Employee ID you have to pass. Next employee name you have to pass. Next designation you have to pass. Salary you have to pass. That's it. That's it. First table is done. Second table, insert into EMP underscore details. What you have to pass? Employee ID you have to pass. Age you have to pass. Phone number you have to pass. That's it. Correct?
Yes.
Manoj?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you write directly, what you do? Insert into EMP values of, I say 1 comma next salary I say some. So like this I have to pass, correct? While inserting data, correct? But what I am doing, I am directly dynamically taking the value. So I may give 1, 2, 3, whatever. I may give Srikanth, Manoj, whatever. I may the designation could be lead or manager, whatever. The salary could be 50,000 or 60,000, whatever. So it is dynamic input. So this is static input. So that's what I am doing. Now execute the procedure. The syntax error at end. What is the syntax error we have? Okay, I didn't give values of, sorry. That's it. Values of. Now I can execute. That is executed. Now let me pass values. That's all. I need to pass all these values. 6 values. Execution. EXEC. So I can directly pass the values. So first I say 1 comma see the values designation. Okay, next salary I have to pass. Next salary, after salary I have to pass age. After it I have to pass phone number. Now I can execute this. Simply if you execute and see here employee ID I am taking only 1, but it is used at 2 places. So see execute that. Two rows are inserted, means in two tables the data is inserted. You can select from EMP underscore details. I can see the data from two tables. Correct?
Correct. So you do the procedure when there's like you have to insert multiple values, the same values in multiple tables. Is that when you like?
Yeah, you can use like this, and you can at a time pass. There are pros and cons, all, but there is one way of insert. Like I want to show you, there is a chance of inserting data from chance of inserting data from procedures. I have to show that, right?
Right.
Both way it should be there. That's why I told this way. Now see, I am executing this. One row here, second row is here. Correct? Okay?
Right.
So you can check this.
Hey, let me ask you a question here. So when it says syntax error, right? I know that you go right away. You find out in one moment, real quick. You know, when it says the syntax error when you're running a query.
Yes.
Now, for me, it's always hard. I just try to understand where's the error.
What is syntax is?
How I mean, like, you figure it
Yeah,
out.
I'll tell. What is syntax is? It's an error which is occurred due to the wrong structure. See, let's suppose this structure. See here, I remove these values, right? Let me try. I'll show you. Here I removed values, okay? And I passed the values here. I'll assume that 3. Some values I have passed. 3. Age, right? 3. Age and phone number. Now see here, it is throwing red color. Okay. Invalid object name, okay, but it is correct object name. Now when I execute CA, what it will throw? Incorrect syntax here, close braces. So close brace is correct. This is correct. I need to check what is the syntax of this. Insert into. So if you get any syntax error, it means that we are giving wrong structure. So here values is missing. Like that. So whenever you get a syntax error for a procedure or for a select statement, for an insert statement, you need to look into the what is the structure of that, what it is. So if we want to know, select this and press F1. Select the one which you want help and press F1. F1 is for help. There is a SQL books installed already. Now just see insert, it will give a total about insert statement. See, insert. Wait. Okay, if it didn't come, here you can go for insert and search. See. It is giving wrong statement, wrong output. So it has given, but it is different output. Insert into statement. See. You can get all. What is the syntax? Insert into table name, column list, but here I am not passing list. Why? Because I want to insert into total columns. So no need of passing list. And values of. See here. I'll show. Create table is there. Insert into table name, values of. If I say only one column, data I can pass on to only one column. If I don't say any column, it will be inserting into all columns. Okay?
Okay.
You got it? If you want, you can just go here and verify. If you still want to not interested, what you can go is Go to your database first. Go to your tables. Right click on the table. Right click on the tables. New table. Okay. This is not the better way. I'll show you it. Go to any table. Go to any table. Right click. Go to script. Go to insert statement. See the insert statement, how it looks. Structure, table of all the column names. There are 2 column names for this, and pass the values here. How to pass the values? Employee name, next mobile number. Got it? Like this. We need to see how it is. Understood how we can identify the syntax error? We need to find the structure is same or not. Okay. Next time if we get syntax error, please don't solve it. Please come to me. I'll help you so that we can decide. I can help you how to identify the syntax error fastly.
Okay, perfect. And then there is something on my, like when I downloaded the SQL before, there was something called Adventure Works. You know about that?
Yeah. Adventure Works.
Somehow
Today.
when I click, right? Yes, sir. Go ahead. Sorry.
Today we created one database and set of tables, correct? But
Right,
if you
exactly.
have AdventureWorks, that is a defined database by Microsoft. They are giving for free. So if you see AdventureWorks, this is data warehouse, can have set of tables.
Okay, so right.
This is a ready-made database for you for working, for practicing.
Oh, for practice. So somehow it didn't get. So it's in my computer already, right, on my desktop.
Okay, you
But somehow,
how to use it, correct?
yeah, when I open it, it don't open. So I don't know. I mean, you probably can see what is it.
Yeah, I'll make you presenter and then see.
Can I share a screen with you real quick?
Yes, I'm making you presenter.
Okay, perfect. Show my screen. Okay. So what do I do? Show my screen. I clicked on it.
So, you are looking for January, February? There are good opportunities in January, February, I guess. Did you share your screen?
Hello?
Yeah, did you share your screen?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I could able to hear you.
Yes.
Sharing screen. Have you shared your screen? Yeah, now I got it.
Perfect. I have shared the screen. Somehow the internet connection was lost. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, there you go. So I'm here on this.
Open your database.
Right. It's over there on the desktop where it says the Adventure.
Where is AdventureWorks? Can you please show me?
It's on the desktop.
Okay.
Right there. See, I mean, I don't know how that don't work.
Okay, MDF is there. Fine. Can you close that?
I didn't close it, no.
Wait. Okay, closed, huh? Fine. It's a new laptop.
Yes, it's a new. I just got it for this class only because I have a Mac. So
Okay. Which one it is? Which laptop it is?
which laptop? It's a Asus something.
Okay, good one. How much it is?
The laptop,
Yeah.
$500, or 50 or 500. No.
Okay.
How much does it cost in India?
It's in, I can't tell in dollars. I don't know. I'll tell, wait. It is cheaper there. And what is the configuration?
Huh?
Configuration, what is the configuration?
I have no clue what is the configuration.
Hmm?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Configuration. Yeah, I mean nowadays it's very cheap, over here. Before I had like 4 different laptops, but
Oh, you have 4 different laptops.
yeah, $900,000 before, but now it's very cheap. I just saw one laptop today, HP, $229 brand new.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Why you have 4 laptops?
No, I had 4. I mean, like total. I've been in America for 8 years.
Yes.
So I mean, I have 4 different laptops so far. Now I have this one is my 5th one.
Mm-hmm.
And slowly, I mean, I think they just have a life. I mean, it just starts not working properly.
This is good. 6 GB RAM is good.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. 5. 27,000 is cheaper only. It will be here around 35,000. It is.
Okay.
Be around $600 here.
Wow. I mean, yeah, it's just $150 more.
Yeah.
India is a big market nowadays,
Yes.
for any.
Electronics also is very good market.
Oh yeah.
But jobs, there is a very high competition. I hope that is better than here. Like US and UK are better than here because there will be less competition, right there.
Yeah, because they need people and they don't have people. They don't have people to work for. I mean, IT and all that. It's just.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody like you can come in here and then kill it. Like just.
Okay.
Only
There is
one.
some problem with the database. If you want it, I'll give. Okay. If you want it, I'll send one file and you can use it. But no use
Okay.
because that is also a database which will have some tables
Uh-huh.
and you can use. Wait, let me see which version it is. 2008 only. It's throwing some error. Execution occur while executing error. You need to check. It is not working. You can use, if required, I will give. If not required, you can use the one which I give. Like SM, you can create one database on your phone and do everything. Okay?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you. I just
No problem, no problem. Shall we start?
yeah.
This is about developing procedures, and I am telling about dropping the procedure. It means deleting the procedure. I am creating a dump procedure which to delete, begin, end. I say select. I take this statement, simply select start from MMP. Some dumb. That's all. So I'll create one procedure. If you see, procedure is created. So procedure is created and it is throwing data. So it is under November. It is under programmability. On that store procedure, you can see a table. Procedure called as emp underscore proc underscore get data. First one. Okay. How you can drop is two ways. One is drop procedure name. This is command wise, or right click delete. Okay. Right click delete is correct?
Yes, yes.
It's very easy one. So this is the actual one. Syntax is drop procedure name. So in the same way I am giving this one, drop procedure name. Okay. Or right click on the procedure under Object Explorer. Object Explorer means this one. You have to remember, Object Explorer means this one, this left side menu.
Yeah.
So right click on the procedure under Object Explorer and click on delete option. This other way. Okay. Now I am deleting this method. See, execute. So it is dropped. Go to procedures. Just refresh it. You won't see that proc. Now if you execute this also, it will say invalid procedure name. Okay. Could not find the procedure. Why? Because we deleted it. Okay. Fine. This is about procedures. Everything we discussed about procedures. Next is user defined functions. Shall I start? You have time.
Oh, sure.
So what are user defined functions? These are also similar to procedures, but there is some difference. Let us see what it is. User defined functions. What are system defined functions? Tell me.
System defined functions. It's already
Yes. Can you name
register in the
some which we discussed in the early classes?
system stored procedure.
Max of, minimum of, count of.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay.
Uh,
Yes.
substring, left of, right of, ltrim, right trim, absolute, square root. These are all the functions defined by SQL Server. Okay, means
It's already pre-registered in there.
okay. These are user defined functions. These are nothing but who are going to define by user, and these are what they have. You will have set of precompiled TSQL statements, transact SQL statements stored in the database. This is a script which is stored in the database, precompiled script. Okay. Let us see the differences between store procedure and user defined function. Let me take an Excel sheet. Let's simply say SP and user defined function. First point, SP means store procedure. SP contains all DML statements, means insert, update, delete statements to perform operations with tables. What about this? This does not contain DML statements. User defined functions contains only select statement to perform operations with tables. So what is only select statement, no insert, update, delete. Here insert, update, delete are there. Okay. Next, SP takes both input and say SP can have both input and output parameters. So here user defined function can have only input parameters. Return statement is there in return statement can return numeric values in SP. Here return statement can return scalar values, scalar or set of rows. Scalar means 1, okay. Scalar or set of rows in user defined function. So I didn't tell about return in stored procedure, I'll tell you, okay. SP cannot be called directly. Instead it is executed. User defined function can be called, okay, I'm sorry, can be called directly in DML statement, DML statements. So here we can call it directly in DML statements. So these are the basic differences. we'll see one procedure, final procedure. I didn't tell about return. One is pending, that is. So return can have only one scalar value in procedures. So let me create one procedure. Create a procedure which returns number of employees in given department number. I want to know how many employees are there for a particular department. So here input is department number. Okay. So return is no output here. There is no output here. No output here. You should understand there is return. Return is there. So only one input variable. So let us take one input variable. Create procedure. What is the input variable? I'll say USP underscore get EMP count. Only one input variable. So I say @n integer. N integer, or the input is department number. So I'll pass department number as integer. Input as begin end. Now what I have to return? I have to return count. So I'll declare one variable called as count integer. So what is the select statement? Select star from employees where department ID. What is the column and department employee department ID? DID. So I'll take where your DID is equal to 2. I got 3 records. So how it has to be shown? It has to be shown in form of count, not records. Count of star. So how many records I got? 3 records I got. This is what the output expecting. But this is dynamic. I have given hard coded. This is dynamic. So this is dynamic means I have to pass the variable here. I need to store this count in the variable. So just select and say variable is equal to. That's all. Now that value is stored. You can take this before and just take for example. Now this is done. What you have to do? Simply say return @count. So print @count directly. Execute. Now a procedure is created. Now see, pass one input department number. So whenever I say return, it is not printing. Simply what I do is I have to print it separately. So declare @x integer, set @x is equal to 4, take @x, print @x. So how many rows are there? There are 4 rows. I'll say select. It won't look good if I say like this. Output is not colorful. If I say, there could be something like we can see it clearly, correct? So I say count underscore records or EMP count. You take EMP underscore count. Why this is? There is no heading. That's why I'm taking like this. Now for this, okay, if I want to give one more, I want to know for 2. For 2, I know that there are 3 records. So just go 2 and check 2 records. Let's see. showing 3 here. Wait. 4. Okay, it is what it is. It's not showing correctly. Let us see what is happening. Department number have given, and I'm simply passing count of staff. That's it. But why it is written wrongly? We must have three records. All we have three records, I guess. So what I am returning count only. If I am giving for, I'm sorry, I'm printing X here. So whatever I'm passing, I'm printing it. I'm sorry. What I have to print? I have to print the result. What is the result? How dumb I am. Okay. How to print that? Okay. Don't worry. The execution is different. Sorry. Right click on the procedure. I'm sorry. Right click on the procedure. What is the procedure name? ESP underscore get employee data. So right click on this. Click on or execute this. Take this. Take the script. So here pass one input. Input I say 4. Okay, I had to pass here at least. We will go other way. At least we'll take that script. Execute store procedure. It will ask for input. No inputs. Oof. I'm sorry, yeah. It is that store procedure name. At least we'll see. I selected wrongly. You get employee data. Get EMP data. That is correct only. This one only, right? Count. This one. Get employee count, not data. That's why wrong output we got. So now go to this. Click on execute. It will ask for an input parameter. So I'll pass 4. Let us see how the output will get. We got 3 records. Correct output we got. Now copy this and see the execution part here. Declare one return value. So execute return value and pass the input value. So directly can pass 4 and select return value is equal to what is the output. See the output how it is. 3 records are there. Yes, correct. Now instead of this, what you can do is just say EMP underscore count. See, EMP count is 3, correct? To validate it, what you do? Select count of star from employee where DID is equal to 4. You pass 4 here and check. There are 3 records. Here also you got 3 records. Okay, correct? Now you got it?
Yes, sir.
Very simple only. The same way we did in wrong way. What I did is I was printing this one instead of printing this one. That is the wrong thing I did. This is about procedures. Next is user dependent functions. Any questions till now?
No.
Okay. Shall I continue or shall I stop? Let me know.
My sister has like a YouTube
Okay.
class.
Okay.